As you can see, you've got the heart up here, the eyes, lungs, solar plexus, diaphragm, kidneys, bladder, heel line, small intestine, large intestine. So again, now we have the left foot. I've just got my pointer out to make it easier to point for you. And these are all the various points. As you can see, it's more or less the same as the other foot. We've got the eyes, the heart, the lungs. If you didn't see before, this is the sinuses here. So you've just got these tiny little pads here. This just shows all the different points on your ear and what is related to where. And it should be just next to my ear there, so it's a very easy reference point. And so I stick it on there. So let's just write that down. So traditional Chinese medicine. So qi can be spelled many ways. Most people spell it with qi, but I've also seen qi, and I believe the kanji is. Hello! As you can see from these lovely feet in front of me, today's video is going to be a bit different from usual. So recently I've been getting lots of treatments from specialists in different kind of fields. So be that medical, I've been doing eye tests and also like skin analysis. I've also had a few sort of spiritual style treatments. But today is actually going to be the first video where I'm actually talking to the camera myself. One of the most requested terms I had on my channel page was reflexology, and so I was hoping to, using these lovely socks I've got here, just explain a bit about what I know about reflexology and the different points and how they correspond to the body. So as you can see, I'm going to be working off these wonderful socks. Now for a real reflexology treatment, this would not be the case, but for the sake of explaining all of the different areas of the feet today, I have got my lovely guest here wearing these socks. So to put it simply, these socks are acting as a map for the body's organs. And during a session, varying degrees of pressure are targeted to these different areas to help move along blocked qi. So as you can see, you've got the heart up here, the eyes, lungs, solar plexus, diaphragm, kidneys, bladder, heel line, small intestine, large intestine. So again, now we have the left foot. I've just got my pointer out to make it easier to point for you. And these are all the various points. As you can see, it's more or less the same as the other foot. We've got the eyes, the heart, the lungs. If you didn't see before, this is the sinuses here. So reflexology is not just limited to the feet. There's also points in the ears and the hands, and we do have kind of these pressure points all around our body, including kind of around the eyes and different areas on our face as well. So I'm going to go into a bit more detail about each of those. So first we've got the ears, and now what I've got in my hands here, and actually what this pointer is ear seeds, and these are meant to be really good to kind of help all the different like ailments you might have throughout your body, but by applying pressure to certain parts of your ears. So you've just got these tiny little pads here. And you first of all apply pressure to certain points of your ear, and there will be points that do hurt more than others. I've got a short little diagram here. Now this just shows all the different points on your ear and what is related to where. And there's loads of information online as well about which point relates to where. So I had my ears pierced, so I can't use this hole anymore. But just next to it, there is one that's known to be good for a facelift. So I use that one quite a bit. And once you have applied one of these little plasters, use tweezers, make sure you wash your hands first. But once you have applied these, throughout the day, I do like to kind of massage it. It's actually quite good as almost like a meditative practice to just massage your ear, and it's just like to zone out, to remind yourself to take a break. But yeah, I'll just show you maybe on my right ear actually, whereabouts I apply this one. Yeah, usually I do give my ears a proper good massage first. It just, well, you'll feel them heat up, which shows the blood is flowing there. I'm literally just going to show how easy it is. And it should be just next to my ear there, so it's a very easy reference point. And so I stick it on there. Usually I would be going around with this point at first, but I know exactly where this one is. It's not really an element of sorts, it's just because I've heard it's good to lift this area up. And so moving on, it's not just ears that we have, we also have hands. This section's going to be quite brief. I have quite limited knowledge about the points on the hand. There's just also a lot of reading you can do out there about how all the different sections of your palm relate to these different points that you can press when you're stressed. And finally, I wanted to talk about a bit about the points I know around the face. So as you might have seen from my recent videos, I've gone for a lot of eye exams, and I do get a lot of headaches and eye strain, and I do know the root cause of this is I'm on the computer all day long. If not at work, I'm editing videos, I'm out filming and then looking back over that content. And so I have been reading up a lot online about how best to help my eye strain. This point here, just pushing it with your fingers like that is really good to relieve stress. But at the same time, there is only so much you can do for eye strain by changing your glasses and pressure points. So that brings me on nicely to the sponsor of today's video, which is this lovely eye mask by Manta. So I've always been someone that hasn't found an eye mask that suits me well. I didn't really use them until now, but as I have explained, I've been having proper eye problems, and finding that time to rest my eyes has been one of them. And the timing just matched perfectly. Manta approached me. So here's the lovely eye mask. It's actually much softer than I ever imagined eye masks were. And it's got this lovely Velcro here. So you can move these around a bit. It's really soft. I don't know if it gets across on the camera. And then I've got these other inserts here. You can see the Velcro on the back. And so I can switch these. These are a bit better, they're a bit deeper for people who want a bit more room. I actually prefer these ones. Right, so I have these two attachments. Manta also has a heating and a cooling attachment, which will be really soothing for the eyes after a hard day's work, or if you are someone like me that does get eye strain. So yeah, these have really helped me out. And if you do have kind of an interest or a similar problem to me, then yeah, please do check my code out in the description to get a discount if you are considering purchasing them. Thank you, and I'll move on to the next section of the video. So in traditional Chinese medicine, reflexology rests on the ancient Chinese belief in qi. So let's just write that down. So traditional Chinese medicine. So Qi can be spelled many ways. Most people spell it with Qi, but I've also seen Qi, and I believe the kanji is... And sorry, I've written it the Japanese way because I don't actually know the Chinese way, but I believe this little bit here is slightly different. And so Qi can be translated roughly to kind of like vital life force, vital life energy source, flow. So let's write that down here. So according to this belief, Qi kind of flows through each person. When a person feels stressed, their body blocks Qi. This can cause an imbalance in the body that leads to illness. And reflexology aims to keep Qi flowing through the body, kind of keeping it balanced and disease-free. So in Chinese medicine, different body parts correspond with different pressure points on the body. Reflexologists use maps of these points in the kind of feet, hands, ears, and then there's some all over the face as well, like I mentioned earlier with the eyes as well, and got some points around here and here as well. So reflexologists use maps of these points in the feet, hands and ears to determine where exactly they should apply this pressure. So they believe their touch sends energy flowing through a person's body until it reaches the area in need of healing. So let's just recap what we've gone over there, but basically it's feet, as I mentioned earlier, hands, and we've got ears. So another theory is that in the 1890s, British scientists found that nerves connect the skin and internal organs. They also found that the body's entire nervous system tends to adjust to outside factors, including touch. A reflexologist's touch may help to calm the central nervous system, promoting relaxation and other benefits, just like any form of massage. Others believe that the brain creates pain as a subjective experience. Sometimes the brain reacts to physical pain, but in other cases it may create pain in response to emotional or mental distress. Some believe that reflexology can reduce pain through calming touch, which may help to improve someone's mood and to reduce stress. So yeah, a few of the benefits then we've got of reflexology. These include, well, to be specific, these are the benefits from clearing these blockages of Qi. The benefits include improved circulation, and then we've got reduced stress. That's kind of linking to what I just said there with the research. Third one we've got is pain relief. And then we've got improving sleeping patterns. And finally, well, it's not limited to these, but out of my list, finally we've actually got improving skin tone, because it's very linked to improved circulation. And this is linked to improved circulation. So the final theory I'm going to explain today about why people believe reflexology works, this is called zone theory. This theory holds that the body contains like 10 vertical zones. Each zone contains different body parts and corresponds to specific fingers and toes. Practitioners of the zone theory believe that touching these fingers and toes allows them to access every body part in a particular zone. So those three things I just went through, so there's Chinese medicine, there was also some more kind of medical research, and then there's zone theory. They're all very, very linked to very similar reasoning behind why touching these body parts, people do say that they're they're being cured of the various ailments that they have when they come to these reflexology sessions. I hope today's session helped you learn a bit more about reflexology. I hope it was also kind of good educational style ASMR for anyone who really likes a kind of relaxing educational vibe. If you would like more videos like this on just kind of the history and the background behind certain practices and different kind of beauty related topics, I would be more than happy to prepare some more. So please do give me your feedback down in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.